Okay. Now, chapter 2, income tax.
Okay.
So, and we are going to look at how individuals are assessed to the tax in the UK. So
Okay.
the first thing first, the tax year is not from January to the end of December. It's run from 6th of April to 5th of April. So the
Okay.
tax year we are dealing with is 2023-24, and it's run from 6th of April 2023 to 5th of April 2024. It's the
Okay.
thing you know, right?
Right. Right.
Okay. And what we do with a tax computation is where we are
Mm.
going to bring all the various sources of income that an individual might have into one computation. And
Okay.
that computation used to calculate how much tax need to be paid and that on that income. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
So now there are two main. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention: 50 marks. This is where it's likely to turn up. This is where likely to turn
Okay.
up in
Okay.
section C of the question. You will
Right.
probably
Right.
have to do a computation in full for income tax.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's very common. You will get asked something in the MCQ or even in section B, but it may turn up as a full in section C question.
Right. Right. Okay.
You know the exam pattern, right?
Yes. Yes. I know the exam pattern. Section A, B, and then C. In B, you will
C.
have three scenarios, right?
Yeah. And each scenario containing 10 marks.
Correct. Correct. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And for in section C, there will be 3 long questions and 2 15 marks and 1 10 marks.
Okay.
And
Okay.
for 15 marks, one will be from
Right.
income tax
Right.
and one from corporation tax. And for 10 marks, any area of
Okay.
the syllabus.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there will be 150 marks question from this income tax. Where you need
Okay.
to fully do full computation of income tax.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Done. Done.
So there are two main parts to income tax computation. Firstly, the computation of their income. So everything that they
Mm.
have less allowances that are available. And secondly, the
Okay.
calculation of tax liability.
Right.
And now
Right.
these tax liability and tax payable, these both are different.
Mm.
This tax liability means what they are liable for, but they may have pay a different figure because they may have pay the tax at source on some of their some sort of form of their income, like pay.
Right.
So
Right.
tax liability and tax payable are different.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
And we are going to have a look at the computation in a moment. So it's normally
Okay.
divided the computation into 3 columns: non-savings, there's the employment income, or trading profit of self-employed, property income, pension income. So those all are lumped together under the heading of non-savings income. And then we have savings income,
Mm.
which is from bank or building society. And thirdly, dividend income. There are 3 columns. What are they? Non-savings, savings, and dividend.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. Mm.
Now, now it's important that it says because different rates apply to different types of income.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Mm.
The performer that we are going to have look at the on the next page is the one that is recognized throughout the industry. So the revenue expects it to look like that. Your examiner has prepared it with that in mind, that's how it look in your manual, and that's how the model answer for the examiner, the marker, that's what it will look like. So make sure you well presented and neatly laid out. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Now, if you're now, I appreciate it's on computer on spreadsheet. So make sure you put the column heading in, that you put lines in to divide the income where it's necessary, and that's it. Well labeled and presented.
Okay, okay, okay.
Now we have talked about the three types of income. There are some incomes that are exempted from tax.
Right.
These are the main ones that you are going to come across. Interest or bonus on national savings and investment certificates. That's different from national savings and investment account. Okay.
Okay, okay.
That's certificates. Interest and dividends from ISA, individual savings account. Anything to do with gaming, any lottery wins, any and premium bonds win. Those all are exempt from income tax. Now, if you
Okay.
got one of these in an exam, okay, I'm going to give you a message. Do not ignore them.
Mm.
What we have
Right.
here is a rule, and the rule is certain income is exempt. If you ignore
Mm.
them, then the revenue, the marker isn't sure whether or not you just ignore them because you don't know what to do with them. What I want
Right.
you to do is to either write at the bottom, this income is exempt. That means I
Okay.
know the rules and I have applied it. Okay.
Right, right, right. Okay. So something is exempt, we'll mark that as zero, right?
What?
No, no. If something is exempt, we'll put a zero, right?
Yeah. You should also
Ah,
write exempt right next to them.
okay, okay, okay.
Add it to the computation and write next to them exempt
Hmm.
and then put zero in. That means
Okay, okay,
you have shown. Therefore, you understand the rule. You understand the impact to the rule.
okay. I'll mention both of them moving forward. I will do that.
Yeah. So the examiner will understand that you understand the rule. So you will get the
Okay,
mark for that.
okay, okay. Understood, understood.
Okay. Tax
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
strange in a lot of sense. You don't
Uh,
particularly in this exam, you don't get marks for getting the answer right.
hmm.
Now, in reality, your client wants the correct answer for the amount of tax he got to pay. But in exam, this is all about the process. Do you know the rule? Can you apply the rule? And have you followed through on the process and done the calculation? Okay.
Right, right. Understood, understood.
Every time you put something through your calculator, you must write it down or type it somewhere on your answer because there are marks
Okay,
for the process.
okay, okay.
The way you have
Can
answered
we
it,
solve some
not
questions
necessarily the
together?
correct answer.
Right,
Yes.
right. Can we solve some questions? Can we solve some questions together as we move forward in the exam style so that you can point out my mistakes and I can correct them?
Yeah, definitely. We can do that.
That, okay, okay,
So keep in mind that do not ignore exempt incomes. Okay.
okay, okay. I will make sure I mention both this time.
Okay. So now here is the performer. Always please give it a heading. Okay. Don't forget to
Okay,
give the heading in exam.
right.
Okay. We have three
Mm.
columns and a total column. Trading profit less any loss brought forward. You will deal with those later. Then employment income. Now you may well have to do something for employment income or a performer to
Hmm.
have both that together at this point. You may have to
Okay.
deal with some benefits in kind. You may have to deal with some expenses. So
Hmm.
this may be the answer from a previous performer.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
You can also see property income in the non-savings
Hmm.
uh, column, dividends over here, dividend column, and bank and building society and other interests here, and all of them in total column.
Okay.
And again, we are going to go through all of these things. Okay.
Understood. Understood.
And less qualifying interest, other trading loss relief, and
Hmm.
again a line, then subtotal and the personal allowances. Now, not all personal allowances. At the front of every exam you ever
Hmm.
take, whatever level, there will be tax rates at the front of the exam.
Right. Right.
Use them, never guess. They change on a regular basis. So always check. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
In fact, I have seen in the past where examiners markers have deducted marks where students has not looked at that up and put the wrong figures in. Okay, make sure
Okay.
you read
Okay.
your tax tables and check them regularly when you are filling these things in.
Okay. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Never take a guess. Always check. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now employment income includes things like salaries and include them in gross before deduction of tax at source. Now it will always be stated gross in the exam. So it might say a salary of 20,000 with PAU, which is deducted at source 2,500. Okay,
Okay.
that is
Okay.
not to 20,000 plus 2,500. That's the gross figure of 20,000 with 2,500 deducted from it.
Right.
The
Right.
deduction from total income. Okay. So we
Hmm.
need to take the gross amount.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Deduction from total income and personal allowances. They are deducted in that order, and they are also deducted firstly from the non-savings income.
Okay.
Firstly from
Okay.
non-savings income, and then savings income, and then dividend income. That's the order.
Right. Right. Understood. Understood.
Because you tax the non-savings income first, then you tax the
Hmm.
savings income, and then you top slices the dividend income. So always the dividend income is always taxed at last. Okay.
Understood. Understood. The order should be followed.
Mm.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. Your personal allowances is your tax-free amount, and rate
Hmm.
is found in the tax table. So
Right.
always check, never
Hmm.
guess.
Done. Done. Check the tables. Right.
Okay. Now currently it's 12,570.
Okay. Okay.
Always make sure that you have checked that. Very, very important. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Done.
So as I mentioned earlier, that
Hmm.
there's a difference between tax liability and tax payable.
Right. Right.
So a tax liability. So this is, we are in the part two. We have done the part one. We have got to the end.
Hmm.
We know how much income they have got after allowances by doing that performer. Now we
Right.
are in part two, that is tax liability. tax liability, that is how much tax is due on that income that you calculated in the first computation. However, we need to
Hello.
hello.
Sorry, in between I could not hear you. You were talking about tax liability.
Yeah, tax liability, that is how much income
Hmm.
tax is due on that income that you
Okay.
calculated in the first computation.
Okay. Okay.
However, we need to now take off anything as I mentioned as pay as you earn, payee. So,
Right.
so when you have a job, the employer will take income tax from and national insurance contribution from your gross income, and you will get the net figure. So the gross income is the one that goes in the calculation. The tax that you have suffered at source, that goes at the bottom of the calculation.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood.
So for calculating the taxable income, we use the gross amount,
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
and the tax that already we tax paid at source will come at the bottom of the calculation. We will see that in examples. Okay, don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
So next is part 3 of this chapter: income from investment, savings, and dividend. So
Okay.
savings
Okay.
income, as mentioned here, is the interest income
Hmm.
received gross, now always in gross without any deduction of tax at source. Okay, it
Right.
will
Right.
come from either bank or building society. Now
Okay.
a building society, it mentions the financial institution that lends money for the purchase of properties. You will also find government securities and corporate bonds, but be
Hmm.
careful those exempt income that we mentioned earlier. make sure
Hmm.
make sure you include them and say that they are exempt, or don't put them in the computation. Put them at the bottom and say these are exempt, or you have not ignored them. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Right. Right.
Now it's what you received in the tax year. The tax year starts 6th April 23 and ends 5th April 24. And it's what you actually received between those 2 dates. Okay.
Okay.
So be
Okay.
careful with the date when you get
Hmm.
the exam question.
Right. Right. Okay. So what is in that tax year alone will be included.
Yeah.
Only that gets taxed. Okay. Hmm.
What we actually received in that tax year only included.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
They may just throw one in different rate. So just be careful of that. Be careful with the
Understood.
dates. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, dividend income
Hmm.
is income that you receive when you have invested money into a company and received shares. So you invest the money, they give you share certificates, and very so often the company will then issue a dividend as a reward, a percentage of the value that you hold. And that dividend income again is received gross without any deduction of tax. And that is what you receive in the tax year between those 2 days. This is also what we receive in this tax year.
Okay. Okay.
Both savings and dividend income
Hmm.
is what
Hmm.
we actually received in this tax year. Okay.
Understood. Understood.
So taxable income received from bank and building society. We notice in the computation that it included in the savings income column,
Mm.
you are unlikely to get personal allowances coming this far if they have got a salary. But if there is some spare allowances, then that can be deducted from that income that you have received. Again, in order in which non-savings, savings, dividend. Very
Oh,
important. Okay.
right.
Order is very important.
Mm. Mm.
Next, the rates of the tax. Now I
Okay.
have taken these from the tax table. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Never guess. No, always check. Okay.
Done. 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 I'll keep checking. I'll not assume anything.
Okay. So the first 37,700 of taxable income will be taxed at what known as basic rate, 20%.
Right. Right.
Anything over that up to 125,140 will be taxed at 40%. That's called higher rate tax.
Right.
And anything over that amount is called additional rate tax, and that's tax at 45%.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so your savings income will be taxed. Sorry, your non-savings income will be taxed first at those rates.
Okay. Okay.
So non-savings income is taxed at those rate at first. Now, second, savings income. There is a
Mm.
special rate, zero rate for savings income. So basic
Okay.
rate taxpayer, the savings income nil rate band. Savings income nil rate band for this year is about 1,000. And if you are high rate taxpayer,
Mm.
and you would normally be paying tax at 40%, then you only get 500. Additional taxpayer do not get the zero rate, do not get the savings nil rate band. Okay.
Right. Right. Just one doubt. How will you apply this rate? This is on the tax payable or is it on the liability? Looking at the band, where will you take that 1,000 and this 500 to apply?
It's tax liability.
Okay, tax liability. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
After finding tax liability, then only we can find the tax payable.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Because first of all, we need to know what we are liable. Then
Right.
only we
Right.
can find the tax payable, right?
Right. So first I will compute normally in that pro forma which you said, and then I will look at which band rate I should apply for my savings income.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Right. Mm.
So we are going to do a lot of questions. This be easier
Mm.
once you see them in the questions. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Savings income in excess of that savings income nil rate band
Mm.
is taxed at basic rate of 20% if it's below the limit of 37,700. Then at 40% if it falls in the next gap. And then if your income is over 125,140, then you will
Mm.
pay tax on that savings income at 45%. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
So let's have a look at example number 1.
Right.
Here it's Billy. Billy has
Mm.
trading profit of 27,500 and received bank deposit interest of 10,000. We need to calculate the Billy's income tax liability.
Right. Right.
Okay. So I
Mm.
will open the Excel file now,
Okay.
so we can do that.
Okay. Okay. Can you share this Excel with me?
Yeah, I will share it.
Okay.
So
Mm.
first thing we need to do is that we need to give it a heading. So
Okay. Okay.
bill is income tax computation
Right.
23, 24. So we have given the heading
Okay.
and we need 3 columns.
Mm.
So non-savings, savings, dividend. Here
Okay.
there is no dividend, right?
Mm.
Dividend is not there. So we don't need that.
Okay. Okay.
Then total.
Okay.
So we have made the columns.
Okay.
Next, we need to copy from the question. So
Okay.
first
Mm.
we will write the non-saving income, that is trading profit. How much?
27,500.
27,500.
Mm.
And next we have bank deposit, interest,
Mm.
that is 10,000.
Right.
Okay,
Mm.
so make sure you also put them in the total column.
Okay. Okay.
So next, total income.
Mm. Right. Are you saying something?
Any trading loss relief in the questions,
I
right?
am so sorry. Your voice didn't come after you calculated the total income. I didn't hear anything. Please repeat if you don't mind.
Okay, so in the question we don't have any other things, right?
Right. Right.
We don't have like qualifying interest or other trading losses relief. We don't have anything, so we will go to the personal allowance. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so next is less personal allowance.
Right. Right.
I am making short.
Mm.
In exam you write in full. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
that is how much?
12,570.
Yeah, 1,507.
Right.
It should be in negative.
Mm.
So the taxable income, good.
Mm.
So we have taxable non-savings income of 14,930 and savings income 10,000 and total of 24,930. Right.
Right. Right.
So is he basic rate or high rate payer?
Basic rate payer.
Okay. So next we need to compute the tax liability.
Just one thing. When I'm talking about basic rate, higher rate, or additional, I will look at the total column figure, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If it's higher than 37,700, it is
Mm.
high rate payer. If it's higher than 125,140, it's additional rate payer.
Right, right. I used to make a little bit of silly errors by looking at non-savings income band and not the total one.
No, you need to look at the total.
Right, right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says that uh, your
The
total taxable income,
okay,
not
okay,
just non-savings income. Or
okay.
okay. When
Understood,
we are
understood.
okay, so we have completed the part one of the computation. The
Okay,
next we are going to the part two, that is income tax liability.
okay,
So income tax liability, we will first do the non-savings first. Non-savings income.
right.
For non-savings income, there is no special zero rate.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
we will put all the non-savings income at 20 percentage.
okay,
Then we will get 2986.
right.
Then we do the savings income.
Okay,
Savings income, we have that nil rate band, right?
right, right.
So here he is a basic rate taxpayer.
Mm.
So the nil rate band will be
1,000.
yeah, nil rate band equal to 1000. Okay,
Okay, okay.
and
So
then
now,
mm,
oh, no, no, please go on.
so now we will do the balance.
Okay, okay.
That is uh okay.
Okay, okay.
So the income tax liability equal this much.
Okay, okay. Understood.
So either you can do it like this, or you can uh give here the amount also, like 930.
Mm.
Like this you can also give the
Okay, okay. Understood.
okay.
Right, right.
Sorry, this one. Okay, you can either give them this column. If
Mm.
not, no problem. Because
Okay,
you have done here, when the examiner is clicking on the cell, they can see your calculation there. Yeah.
right, right. Understood, understood. Mm.
Okay. Make
Okay,
sure that
okay.
you don't calculate it in the calculator and write. Do the calculation in the Excel itself. Okay.
Okay, okay. Mm.
Then only the examiner will understand how you got the answer.
Understood, understood. So everything has to be shown on the Excel.
Yeah.
Either like the second form which you showed, or I can say this much at this rate, and then
Hmm.
also do. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Or you can mention here basic rate. If it's higher rate, you can mention that higher rate. Okay.
Understood, understood. For practicing the questions, would you recommend me to start from today itself, section A, or let some time go because you'll get mixture, right, and everything?
Yeah. First you do the questions I given in the notes. I had sent you the note,
Okay.
right? There are
Yes,
questions.
yes, yes.
You first do that, and if you're
Mm,
confident, you
mm,
do the section A questions, or and if you're more confident, do the
mm.
section B question and then section C.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Any time limit which you will recommend to students to complete these questions in?
What?
No, no. Any time limit which you have to complete this question in this much time, something like that.
No, take your time,
Okay, okay.
because we
Mm.
need to feel the confident, right? We can do the if
Ah,
I set a limit, you will be like pressure. You will have the
okay,
pressure,
okay.
right? So
Mm, because in exam, right, certain questions have to go fast, right? So I just
yeah,
wanted to know.
if you practice from today onwards, you will
Mm,
definitely not have that time issue in the exam.
okay, okay.
Keep on practicing. That's the only thing to make the time uh, in
Right.
the exam.
Okay, okay. Because I started timing my answers for exams. Usually, that is what I do. In so much of time, I have to complete a question.
Hmm.
That's what I used to do. I will take my time, but I'll also make sure I don't keep looking at something so fast. I will pick up my speed.
Yeah. First, you take your time and do. Then,
Mm.
gradually, you adjust the time. Okay,
Okay, okay. Got it, got
that
it.
will be better. First,
Right.
when you are adjusting time from first onwards, you will like feel pressure, and you don't
Mm.
get what you are doing.
Right,
Okay,
right. Okay, okay.
so take your time and do slowly. Then
Mm.
gradually speed up the process.
Okay, okay. Done, done.
So, we have done this example number one. Next
Right.
is example number two.
Mm.
I have these answers are there in the last pages of the my notes,
Right, right.
and then check.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I will solve and then check them.
So here we are recalculating the Billy's income tax liability, assuming that bank deposit interest is now gone up dramatically to 25,000.
Right, right.
So again, we are going to set out the performer.
Okay, okay.
So same thing, right?
Mm, mm. Only that the number will change and rate will change, no?
Yeah, this we need one second.
Okay,
This we
okay.
need to give it the heading. Don't forget to give the heading, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, now we have savings income of 25,000. So
Mm.
that's it. So nothing changing, only the savings income is changing. right?
Right. Right.
So we got a taxable income of 39 and 30.
Right.
So now he is a basic rate payer or a high rate payer.
Higher rate payer.
So so then the tax liability will be different, right?
Right. Right.
So income tax liability
Hmm.
first,
Right.
non-savings, savings. We have say 4930 and 20 percentage. First, because this is a, under 37,700, right? So we are
Right.
using basic rate.
Okay. Okay.
Then we have savings nil rate band.
Hmm.
Uh, I can give change it and give basic rate. That will be better. So savings nil rate band here he is what high rate payer. So we will get a nil rate band of
500.
500. So
Right.
500 into 0% is equal to 0.
Hmm.
Next we have something left in the basic rate, right?
Right. Right.
In savings income, there are little bit income remaining in the basic, right?
Hmm.
So first we need to do the basic rate. Then we will go to high rate. Savings
Okay.
income basic rate. That will be how much?
37,700.
So
Hmm. Yes. Yes.
yeah, for 25,000 we have tax 500 and remaining
Hmm.
there are uh
27.
25,000 minus 500, 24,500.
Right.
So we have 24,500 remaining to be taxed in savings income.
Hmm. Hmm.
And in the from what in 37,700 we have
Hmm.
tax 14,930 and 500, total of 15,430 we had taxed at basic rate, and we have remaining 22,270 remaining in the basic rate, right?
Right. Right.
So we will tax 22,270
Hmm.
20 percentage.
Right.
So next how much is remaining?
17,660.
Yeah, that will be savings income at high
40%.
rate and high rate and how much? 1 minute. Mhm. How much did you say?
17,660.
Mm, remaining 2,230, right?
Oh. One minute.
From 25,000,
Mm,
we had tax to 500. Then
mm.
we taxed to 270.
Right. I did it with 39,930. Sorry.
No, we the balancing figure is savings
Right,
income, right?
right. Understood my mistake. Got it. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
To
15,430. Oh, how are you getting 2230 from 25,000? Huh?
yeah, 25,000
Mm.
minus 500. We have taxed 500 here, right?
Okay.
And then we taxed 22,270. That will
Right.
be 2,230.
Okay. Understood.
Okay, you get
Mm.
it?
Understood the mistake which I'm making. I was taking a different number. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. That will be 40 percentage and 230 into 40 percentage. Okay, then we will total them. Okay,
Okay.
income tax liability
Mm.
will be this.
Okay.
So if you are confused with which total you are
Mm.
taking,
Mm.
just do the thing that just add this all. Now you are being confused in this column, right?
Yes. I
So
got
just
confused.
add 14930 plus
Mm.
500 plus
Mm.
2,270. Then you got 37,700. That
Right.
we done with
Mm.
a basic rate. And we have total of how much? 39,930.
Right.
We don't have dividend income.
Correct.
So uh, uh, from 39,930, we already taxed 37,700. So the
Mm.
remaining figure will always be in savings because the total non-savings income we already taxed. So
Right.
the difference from 37,700 and minus 39,930
Mm.
will be 2,230.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah. Just when you doing the in exam, you will
Mm.
get that extra sheet, right?
Right.
So just calculate this also.
Mm. I
This
will
figure.
total. I would think I'll total and do that 37,700 and then that subtracting with 39,930. In that way, I think you will not miss the number, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure that when you
Mm.
after completing all the this tax liability, just make
Mm.
sure that you add these figures
Okay.
and compare it to this figure. If
Okay.
that two figures are correct, then the
Mm.
tax liability is correct.
Right. Understood.
Okay, if you calculate this, you will get 39,930, and
Okay.
this is 39,930. So that means you don't skip any of the income.
Mm.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay.
Just one more doubt. You don't have to show how you got 2230
Uh,
or
or you can show it
okay.
when you are doing this. You can just put it like what? Mm, 25,000 minus 500 minus 2227.
Right.
That's all.
Okay, okay.
And you can also do here like this also.
Mm-mm. Is it necessary that we show, or is this okay even if we don't show?
If you show them, examiner will understand that you have done the, you know the what is the basic rate limit, and you
Okay,
know that sort of things. The examiner will understand.
right, right. So I will start practicing on how to show it also.
Okay, that will be better. For this case, we will be like 3700
Mm.
minus uh, mm, how much? 1930 minus 500.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Understood, understood.
So the when examiner clicking on these, they can see the basic rate limit
Mm.
and also how you get these remaining 270 figure.
Understood, understood.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So that's it with the example 2.
okay.
So you just redo these both of these example.
Mm, mm. I will
Okay.
do that. I will do that.
And make sure you don't confuse with the numbers.
Okay, okay. I will do that.
Okay. And so it's 11,
Oh,
right?
right, right.
Yeah, we have up to 11:30, right? So
Yes,
we have
yes. Till
time.
11:30. Mm.
uh, so
You want to take a break or something?
what?
No, no. You want to take some break or something?
No, I have currently I am having a fever, so I don't have that much energy.
Oh, oh, please take care.
Yeah, so I think can we stop right here, or
Yes, yes, we
and we
can.
can continue tomorrow?
Yes, yes, we can stop right now. Please take care. If you're fine, we'll have the class tomorrow. We'll go once you're normal itself. No problem.
No, that I didn't take today's medicine, so I'm little bit tired.
Please take care of your health. Once you're all right, tell me when we can connect. We can do that.
Yeah, once I'm alright, I will be taking 2 hours class. So
Okay, okay.
okay,
Right,
so I
right.
think we can stop the class. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Just one more thing, if you don't mind. How much time do you think we will take to complete the syllabus?
I plan on finishing it on 1st of November, like first week of
Oh,
November, so that you
okay.
can have a month to practice, right?
Right,
For your
right.
exam.
Just one small catch. I'll have my BCom exams next month in the weekends.
Okay.
So
Uh,
the dates haven't come yet. Once the dates come, I will just let you know. I think little bit of quantification is needed in the plan, maybe.
okay, okay. You
Mm,
just notify me. I will adjust according to that.
yes, yes, yes. I will plan it that time, not an issue.
Okay.
Okay. Take
No,
care of your
no
health. Then
problem.
tomorrow I'll see.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Same time, not tomorrow.
Yeah, I will plan it. Will it okay to be 9:30?
Okay, okay. I will be there at 9:30.
Okay, so that we can take some more time, right?
Yes, yes, yes. I will be there at 9:30.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you.